It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning and welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. We want to thank you for joining us. And how are you today, Scooter?
I am great.
Peachy keen?
And by the way, whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Can't get away with that. I know you're trying to start the show a little different to keep me preoccupied, but it isn't happening.
I don't remember it last Thursday, though. We're going to have to look back at the footage.
All right, give me just a minute. No.
Did you do it last time? I don't think you did.
I do it every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
I think you
And
did
now that you said it, I am going to look it up.
Well, today is Thursday. No,
it is.
Tuesday.
It is.
It's last Thursday. So
today's second Monday of the week.
Today is Tuesday. So you have to check last Thursday because that's what I think it was.
You think I missed last Thursday?
Yeah, I do.
We'll take a look at the break and see what happens.
Oh, you're going to look at then. So that way he can prove me wrong while we're still on the show.
Oh, yeah, while we're live, while you're here. If not, I'll have to wait until Thursday and do it on Thursday.
True. And you'll probably forget by then?
Not likely.
I think so.
No. Nice try.
Okay, we'll find out after the short break. No, not yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet. What we need to do is the morning prayer
That's right.
Brought to you by Roller Funeral Home. With all our respect, they have 29 in the state, 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. We appreciate them in our time of need when we lose a loved one. And with that, let's take a little short break. Dear Lord, please watch over the country and our elected officials who don't seem to have any control over what they say or do today, right? Please watch over everybody that has mental health issues. Anybody with addiction, the homeless, they really could use your support right now. We know we have a lot of people that do help them. Please watch over them and guide everybody back together. In this I pray, amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Home, with all our respect. You can give them a call at 870-425-2161 to talk about pre-needs. It's always good to have a plan in place. I have mine in place. I'm just going to be cremated and for my ashes to be scattered at a place of my family's choosing.
Yeah, but have you went to Roller Funeral Homes and lined it out?
No, I have not.
See?
Neither has he. So
no.
He can.
No, but that's what
and we're telling you to do it.
Yeah, we're arguing and we're not doing it.
Right.
And you really should.
You really should.
So
yeah.
Your loved ones don't have to deal with it.
Definitely. It's always easy to give advice, right?
It is.
Yeah. So take our advice.
Half the time I'm giving advice, if I listen to it, I'd be doing better.
I would be too. I agree. I think everybody can agree with that assessment, right?
Yeah, to a point, yes.
And that's all right. You know, you don't always have to do what you say somebody else needs to do, right?
Well, it's advice, and it's probably the right advice, but it's not necessarily that you follow it.
Yeah, you don't have to take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. Well, let's take a short break for Bob and Linda Zadora's cute little commercial.
Be right back.
Ever been in a cave before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the car!
How will we?
The car! Your offer has been accepted. Ever bought a house before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the closing.
But how will we?
The closing!
Welcome back to the morning show. That was Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Teams commercial. I love it.
I love it.
I'll see you at the car. I don't know why. It's so funny.
We're in the process of redesigning one that's fairly similar. So
yeah,
it will be cute.
We shall see, right?
Yes, there you go.
Well, that was brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team, and they also bring us a beautiful shot of the White River. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is Cotter, Arkansas, there in Marion County, looking into Baxter County. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful shot. I love the smoke.
On the water.
Feeling fine.
I don't see really on the water. You know what
It's
I'm saying?
kinda everywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of just a nice, which is giving it a beautiful picture.
It's like a
But a lot of
glazed-
times you just got that fog coming straight off that water and it
Yeah,
looks cool. But
that is really cool. This is like a glazed donut. It's all over the top of it.
we just missed Scooter Mountain.
Oh, it's zooming out of it.
Uh,
You can see directly in the center of the screen that is Scooter Mountain. It's in
There it
Missouri
went.
somewhere. Nobody
There it
knows the
went.
real name, so we have dubbed it here on the morning show as Scooter Mountain. And I like it. That's it. That's the name. We appreciate Bob and Linda Zadora bringing this shot to us every day, and then multiple other shots that zoom in like the one you just seen. And like I said, they're in Marion County looking into Baxter County. You can go to retiredtoarkansas.net and find this and their listings. They also handle the MLS listings for the area. They are licensed in Arkansas and Missouri. So if you find something up in Gainesville, you see something for sale and you want to talk to somebody that's going to take care of you, has a 98% plus satisfactory rating, give them a call. 870-405-0793. And realtors you would recommend to a friend. Look at the water rolling. Mm-hmm. They're not generating but one today. So, well, as of the phone call I made. So it's not.
you can see it's down a little bit. They're
Yeah.
not generating as much.
Yeah, it's not hairy,
It's not hairy today.
but still a good idea to wear a life
Well,
vest.
I don't know. You can't say that because now you got to look at avoiding rocks and stuff like. It could still get a little hairy on
You're
that river.
right. It could. So I retract my previous statement. Could be hairy. Just be safe on the river. The river is a lot of fun, but it can take you down in an instant. A little bit of water gets inside that boat, and buddy, it just overflows it, right? You got to be careful. And it's not like on the lake where you can just kind of, swim to shore because that current can drag you down.
Yep.
And so it's good to have a life vest on. I know some people think, well, it's more of a pain in the butt, but the more you wear it, the more you get used to it, and then it's just second nature to you.
Yep.
Look at that beautiful yellow sky. Mm-hmm. Now there's the smoke.
On the water.
There we go. We appreciate this shot. It's beautiful. Oh, see the bird?
I did.
Pretty bird.
I did. I saw it fly by.
Go to retiredtoarkansas.net and find
The
a
fog.
foggy shot. Look at that when it zooms in. It zooms in quite a ways.
Well, I'll go back to here.
There you go. It just sometimes you just got to stop and look at it.
See,
Okay, that's enough.
That's it. See the traffic going across the bridge too. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it is. That's the Rainbow Bridge. Leads you into Cotter, Arkansas. They got a couple of nice places to go eat breakfast down there. If you've never been to Cotter, you really should go drive around. It's really pretty. It's as you call an up and coming, because there for many years, people had moved out, and some of the buildings,
They've completely redone
takes
it.
its toll.
It is.
And
It is
now,
a tourist attraction right now.
Somebody,
It's pretty cool.
Very, very nice. All right, let's take a look at the weather brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. In Mountain Home, Arkansas, it's 74. 74 already. I thought it was wrong. I refreshed it again. Harrison is 70. Batesville is 73. Yellville is 68. Marshall at 64. Salem at 71. Mountain View at 64. Calico Rock at 74. West Plains, Missouri at 71. Springfield at 68. Poplar Bluff at 66. And St. Louis at 71.
Gonna be a hot day today.
I know, right? I think the heat is just saying its last goodbye.
There you go. I'm hoping.
The National Weather Radar shows some activity across Wisconsin going into Michigan. There's some off the coast of, pretty much all of the coast. On the east side, we've got some minor activity down in New Mexico and Arizona, across Oregon, some in Montana. All around us in the outlying states, we are looking good in Missouri and Arkansas. I don't see anything. Let's watch that. Hours go by. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good for today, although it is going to be warm. Very, very warm. Hurricane Fiona. Look at the speeds this thing's going to reach up to. 120. Right now, 115 miles an hour. 125 going across Bermuda at 125 miles per hour. But it looks like it's curving away from the United States. So, yeah.
It can speed up going out in the ocean. I don't care.
Right. We have flood watches in the four corner states. Yeah, it's got Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico. Man, that's a big old swath of flood watches, isn't it? Got a little bit in California. You got special weather statements in the northern part of Missouri. Arkansas is in the clear. 7-day forecast. Please hold. Today is sunny, high of 95. Tonight, clear, low of 70. Wednesday, sunny, high of 96. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low of 67. Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 77. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low of 57. Friday, sunny, high of 77. Friday night, mostly clear, low of 60. And Saturday, mostly sunny, high of 87. It's going to be a sunshiny week, but it's going to be relatively warm the next couple of days. Pollen count. Tree.
Got a head bob over here.
Yes, we did. Tree pollen today is moderate. Grass pollen is today's high. Ragweed is high. Tomorrow very high. Thursday very high. That ragweed's been getting some people.
It has.
It has.
It's been brutal on a lot of people.
Excuse me. North Fork Lake water levels at 554.66. Level is 2.66 feet above full pool, generating 0. It's shut down. Bull Shoals Lake water level 658.77. Level is 0.23 feet above full pool, and they're generating 1. That is a look at your weather, brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team. Go to retiredarkansas.net, where you can find their listings, their MLS listings, the beautiful White River, and all kinds of community news and events. And, it's just a plethora.
A plethora. Oh, you're throwing these words out there. I thought it was Harry.
Yeah.
I thought we were still on Harry.
Well, I say that, multiple times. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. They're realtors you'd recommend to a friend. I always say they have a commitment to excellence. They are going to take care of you before, during, and after the sale. And with that, we'll take a break and we'll come back with some community news.
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Thank you for joining us. And
All right.
Yeah.
Before we get going, we had this argument of whether I whooped.
it wasn't an argument.
It was a discussion.
A discussion.
A discussion. Rather, I did it on Thursday, so I brought up the Thursday show.
Sounds
and we're
good.
going to play it
Okay.
right now. So this is the beginning of Thursday's show to see if I did it. All
Let's
right,
hear
hold
it.
on.
Good morning and welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I love to get him right off the bat. I can't repeat what I said, but it was funny.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
We'll leave it at that.
The morning show, right?
Whoop, whoop.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Ha ha, there it is. There it is.
Yeah,
See,
he sneaks it in there. Sometimes I don't even notice.
I told you I didn't miss it.
Right? Because it's live TV, my mind's on trying to think of something to say and not getting tongue twisted like I normally do.
I figure I'd just play the Thursday show and see.
All right.
Now the public knows I did not miss my whoop.
You didn't miss it. And the last time we had this discussion, you won the bet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just-
We didn't bet this time.
No, huh?
We should have.
I'm glad I didn't.
So who was right and who was wrong?
Well, you were right,
And
but I just didn't hear it.
we'll go there. Okay. All right.
So, in community news, we have some new business licenses. And I thought it's nice to know about who started a new business here in Mountain Home, right? Brad Schultz for Stories Whiskey Bar. They'll be located at 10 East 7th Street. Courtney Marin for Twisted Heifers Western Wear, located at 156 South Main Street.
I like the name.
Right? Twisted Heifers. Jay Woolridge for Finders Keepers Flea Market. Don't know where see, tongue twisted. Located at 1029 Highway 62 West. Catherine Kreider for Lotus Salon, located at 1310 Highway 62 West, Suite 14. Shane and Sally Little for Mountain Home Homemade. It's a retail store located at 920 Highway 62 East. The next ones are home-based licenses. Jared Green for Roar Media Group, a full media service company. Sam Pockman for Epoch Technologies, a master electrician business. Patrick Bazada for Patrick Bazada Painting. Lucas Bates for Bates General Services. Leslie Hannaford for the Honeydew Crew of Two, LCC, a handyman service. So that's cool.
There you go.
Yeah, a wide variety.
I like that.
New businesses, most definitely. Right. I'm going to go to the calendar of the Baxter County Library. As today, on their 20th, on September 20th calendar days, they have a mom walk and talk. That's where new moms and existing moms can go to ASU Mountain Home and walk and talk about all things parenthood. 10:30 to 11 a.m. they have toddler time. That is children and teens multi-purpose room. Babies and preschool kids, 1 to 3 year olds enjoy reading, singing, and having fun with Miss Amy. So that's pretty good. And as always, they have the after-school meals at 3 to 4. It looks like tabletop game time, 5 to 7. That'll be for tweens and teens. Games and activities in the children and teens multi-purpose room. And then the virtual all-booked book club. So they can join them via Zoom.
They've always got so much going on at the library.
They definitely do. You can find copies of each book located behind the front desk for checkout, or find a digital copy for checkout on Library to Go. So there you go. They got a few things going on. They always have things going on. And the Buckaroo Ball. This is Yellowstone meets Mountain Home. Join us for the Buckaroo Ball Saturday, September 24th. That's coming up this weekend. 6 to 10 p.m. at Stone Creek Ranch, 626 Circle B Lane, Mountain Home. Tickets are $100 each. Reserved table of 8 for $1,500. You can purchase at baxterregional.org/Buckaroo Ball or call 870-508-1779. All right. With that, that's we went a little over on community news. We need to get the LC Sammons Youth Center people up here.
All right, we'll
go
take
to a
quick
break.
Be right back.
We'll be right back.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Our guests are Enoch Pepin and Andrew McNair of the LC Sammons Youth Center. We sure do appreciate you joining us this fine morning.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So you have a fishing derby coming on. I didn't do it in community news because I wanted you to talk all about it.
That's right, fishing derby. It's a good time.
Yeah.
It's going to be this Saturday. It's over there at the McCabe Park, and that's behind the Ultimate Auto Group.
Yes. That beautiful pond.
Beautiful pond right there. It'll be stocked by the Arkansas Game and Fish, I believe, that Friday.
Oh, so you're guaranteed to catch.
Oh, you're going to catch something, for sure. And we'll have, it's from 9 a.m. till noon. Is that right?
Yes.
9 till noon.
9 till noon.
And it is
here,
for...
he can read off that.
Here. We've been stuck in a whole different mode of other stuff. Yeah, it's 9 till noon, and it's for basically, it says 0, but from 1 to 15-year-old, and you go there. It's free. There'll be refreshments. There'll be hot dogs. There'll be prizes.
Yeah.
Bring a fishing pole if you have one. We'll have some there, but just limited quantities.
Well, and I want to say, if you don't have a fishing pole and you need one, and the Baxter County Library Special Collections has fishing kits.
Oh, nice.
Yes, that they can rent. So as long as you have a library card.
Very cool.
So yeah, you can go up. They'll also have these small tackle boxes. So there's
some resources.
Yeah, resources.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and in close proximity to the park too. I mean, it's just right down the road.
It is just right down the road. Yep.
Yeah, it's a great event. I believe this is our 7th annual one, and we get anywhere from 150, 200 participants in this.
Did you do this flyer?
I did not. That is a wonderful flyer by our office manager, Megan Engler.
She did a good job.
She's awesome.
She's got the eye. 7th annual. That's right.
7th annual. She's just good at doing it.
Yeah. And before I cut you off, you said how many participants usually?
Oh, we get anywhere from 150 to 200 or so. I mean,
wow.
Everybody is out there catching a fish.
Yeah. And when you see a 5-year-old last year holding up a 10-pound catfish, the smile on their face, it's a good time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun. Free. Like I said, it's free. I don't know what the weather will be like. It's probably going to be a little chilly in the morning unless we got the weather here.
Well, it was sunny. Let's see. 7-day forecast. Saturday mostly sunny, high at 87.
Oh, perfect. Perfect weather to come out and catch a fish. Or 12.
later on Saturday night, a 30% chance of showers, but
Yeah, you'd be good.
It's going to be perfect. Perfect day.
It's going to be a beautiful day for it.
Bring your family out. That's what we have. We have families come out there, bring their chairs.
Yeah.
They find a nice little spot they want to fish at.
Right.
We'll have some bait there. We have a lot of donations from the community, as usual in Mountain Home. Whenever we have an event put on for the community, is actually put on by the community.
Right.
And we'll have bait. Bring a lawn chair if you want. Don't. My kids did it last year. They had a blast. Stand there, move if you're not having any luck. But you're going to have luck. They stock it up pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's a fun time.
Yeah. When you get there, first off, a lot of people get a little confused. They'll see the signs, seeing the ages and stuff. First thing, we're going to have that Bass Cat tent. Bass Cat's kind enough to let us borrow their tent for this event. Come up to that tent. You'll get a meal ticket, and you'll get a raffle ticket. We try to make sure every kid gets a prize. You know, we have a big truck there that has all types of prizes. And from there, we will, like he said, we'll have bait, which is worms. Navitac is donating a whole bunch of worms to us. So if you have some special bait, you know, you're more than welcome to bring that. But we will have worms there. And then whenever you want to redeem your meal ticket and get a hot dog and a drink, you can do so when you want to. And then it'll probably be me calling out raffle tickets.
He's got the voice for it.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah, we'll be calling out those raffle tickets. You know, and kids can come up, pick out what they want from that prize truck, and there's all types of stuff in there.
Shirts, more fishing pole, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
good time. It's a real good time, and it's free.
I wish I didn't have to work. I would bring Can Man. Oh, Carla can though. She doesn't have to work on Saturday, so.
Yeah, you just called her out on.
Yeah, I just called her out on live TV. If she watches if she watches, she'll.
Oh, she better be there.
Yeah, I know,
she
right?
Better be there.
I'll let her know about it.
It's really a good time. All the kids that show up, the families that show up, they have a blast doing it.
And if you're just about guaranteed to catch a fish, I'll go.
Yeah, you're going to catch something.
I go to the lake or the river, I'm not guaranteed to catch anything, and I usually get skunked. So it'd be nice to actually.
No, yeah, they stock it up.
And pull.
They stock it up really well for it. They put us on basically this event. Once it's over on Saturday, when we get to work on Monday, we have to file a report with Game and Fish and book the next one. So we have to book it a year in advance.
Wow.
Because they get pretty busy. So this has been on their calendar since the last one ended last year. Yeah. So they make sure they come out, they stock it well for us.
That's awesome.
And they have a blast. The kids have just so much fun doing it. They really do.
Yeah.
The families do. It's fun to see people out there as a family, helping hook a worm and catch the fish, pull the fish out. They just have fun. It's fun to see people as a family unit doing stuff other than just sitting at home and kids playing video games.
That's right.
We have a beautiful community here in Mountain Home. There's a lot of if you like outdoor activities, Mountain Home's a place to be. And so it's fun when we can put something on that takes advantage of what we do have here in Mountain Home. So
yeah, and another thing, with a lot of our events, you might see me, Megan, Kelly, the manager there at the youth center, but at this event, usually it's the whole maintenance crew is involved, with the parks. So usually the director's there as well. So, if you want to come out and meet, the park staff that we have there too, everyone's involved with it. The maintenance guys are helping with fishing poles. We're helping with raffling stuff off. So it's a good, the parks department as a whole is putting on this event, so it's a good time. And like I said, those maintenance guys, they have a good time with it too. It's, a time for them to, come out from behind the scenes.
That's
and,
right.
Be more hands-on with us. So,
yeah, because they do a lot. I don't know if the parks maintenance department gets enough props. Everything they have to do.
I don't think people even think of them.
They really don't. When you get out to every park and it's mowed and everything is clean and the restrooms are taken care of and there's no trash and everything is whatever was graffitied that morning is not graffitied anymore and the trash is picked up and they do everything from Hickory to everything at Cooper to the soccer fields out there. Everywhere there's a park in Mountain Home. Yeah. They're the ones taking
7
care.
parks, I think.
And they take care of all of them. So they like this event because they can get off of a lawnmower and put the weed eater down and the paint bucket down, and they can come out and just be a part of it. So we'll all be out there. They're out there busting their tail, and they've been, busting it from all week long. They're there at 7 o'clock in the morning doing everything that needs to be done, and then they're there on Saturday. But it's just fun.
Sure.
So if you come out there and you see them wearing that maintenance shirt, go say thank you to them because they work hard.
Yeah,
that's
they do.
for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of my favorite events because it is just a pure family base. Just get out there, enjoy the sunshine, catch some fish. Maybe we'll play some music, win a prize, eat some free hot dogs. It's just fun. We love it.
Keep rubbing it in while I'm working.
You know what? I'll bring you a hot dog.
Oh no, you don't have to do that. Well, it's 7:30. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back with more from the LC Sammons Youth Center, Enoch and Andrew.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Scrap Daddy's Metals is a full-service scrap recycling center accepting your scrap metals for recycling, paying you top dollar for all of your recyclable metals. They even buy cars and catalytic converters. Give them a call today at 870-424-6120 or visit them at 2821 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home. At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville, close to Lake North.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Enoch Pepin and Andrew McNair of the LC Sammons Youth Center. And the fishing derby sounds fun, but so does Trunk or Treat.
Trunk or Treat. That's a fun event. That one is a blast. This year it'll be the drive-through edition again, and we'll have signs posted and it'll go back on that walking trail behind the youth center, and then we'll have all the businesses lined up along that back half of that trail, giving out candy, decorating. They'll bring their trailers or their vehicle and decorate that. So it's gonna be fun. That one, it was a huge hit last year as a drive-through. We're doing it again this year as a drive-through, and maybe the year after that we'll go back to foot traffic. But this year is a drive-through edition. It's going to be on Saturday, October the 15th, I believe is that date.
October 15th at 4 to 6 p.m.
4 to 6, Cooper Park. It's going to be a blast. All you got to do is pile in the car. With last year, everybody was still in their costumes in their car.
I hope
they had
so.
themes, and it was a blast, man. Some of the vehicles came through fully decorated too.
Yeah.
And you just drive through, get your candy. There's hot dogs at the end. We'll talk somebody into cooking 1,000 hot dogs or so like that at the end of that trail. And now the fun part is, so we had apparently a parent or a few last year who participated, who they called in already when they saw this post on Facebook, and they spoke to Megan, the office manager, and a couple of parents said, hey, last year we didn't know we could get off at the hot dogs, so we, instead of hanging a left after the hot dogs to leave, we hung a right because we thought that was our only option, would let us through the haunted Raps Barren schoolhouse and all that. And so this parent said, is there any way we can get off, because it scared the heck out of my kids. And so they were just sitting in that back seat and just not looking out the windows, and we were trying to get through as fast as we could. So we'll put up a better sign that we let you know at the end of hot dogs, hang a sharp left, and you can leave the trail, or go right and go get scared down the haunted path. So
I think it was really the kids that got scared.
I think parents were a little bit worried about it, for sure. So I thought that was pretty funny. But that just shows, again, how the community comes together, that we could take something as cool as the Raps Barren schoolhouse and that shotgun house and turn it into where somebody's saying, I don't want to drive through that thing. So it's so much fun to do it. We have a blast doing it.
Sounds awesome. I've not drove through there before. I have to. Well, that's.
Are you working again?
Working again every Saturday. Every Saturday
Lord.
To 6:30. Maybe I could get off early.
I was about to say, you need to go ahead and put your notice in for that day off.
Right. Yeah.
You need the 15th off.
Yeah, I need to go check that out, because I didn't know you could drive back through there.
Well, to bring that up, last year some people had some questions on, they weren't sure where to go.
Yeah.
So don't turn into the entrance that goes, straight back to the youth center and all that. It's the second entrance, kind of on, if you're coming from, if you're coming from Buzzard Roost, it'd be the first right. If you're coming from the other direction, it's the second entrance. But it's on that right side of the pool, and a lot of people brought it up last year. We'll have some cones set up, but you turn off actually into the park, onto the trail, and a lot of people brought up, this is weird, we're getting to drive through the park, and
I know, right?
People thought that was kind of cool, but that's what you'll be doing, is you'll be pulling in there next to the pool, and then pulling up onto our trail. And if it's the same format, it just kind of loops around back there by that corner and all the way around the youth center.
Yeah,
there. So
I know what you're talking about. That's where Cannon goes and practices football.
Yep. So you're on that backside of that pool.
Yep.
And we had so much traffic for it last year. It was out in the streets. So we're gonna have to expand that loop, because we kind of just took that half loop, and that just wasn't enough room. So this time, once you get on that trail, you're gonna go around the extended.
You're gonna do the full loop.
You're gonna have to do the full loop just to keep that traffic off the streets a little bit more. But
yeah, you said you had 2,000 people go through.
Yeah, it was a lot, and it was fun. They're in cars. It's just a different vibe, but it just keeps on moving. They still got their scares if they wanted to. They still got a bag full of candy.
Right.
They got their hot dog. I can't remember. There was somebody cooking a hot dog. Anyway, that's not important.
I know.
So there was somebody back there sweating, cooking hot dog. I can't remember. But yeah, so they still got their hot dog, and then I'm messing with Scooter, because he was back there just dripping sweat over there, just cooking hot dogs. He says, "Am I gonna get roped?" I don't see it as roped in. As cooking hot dogs. I see it as a privilege.
It's
a privilege to cook hot dogs for all of the youth of Mountain Home and Cotter and Yellville.
Let me tell you, when I found out I was cooking hot dogs was like 30 minutes before it began.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like, hey, could you do us a favor? Yeah, whatever you need. Good.
Yeah.
Good. That's how the Enoch works.
Yeah.
That's basically how it works. Yeah.
Like I said off camera, at least they're easy to cook.
Yes.
You weren't doing hamburgers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I made like 10 trips on the golf cart, running back and forth, making sure he was covered up with some waters and, had everything he needed, because that grill gets hot.
Oh,
so
it gets a little warm, yeah. But he did it like a champ. He did it with a smile the whole time.
Right.
There was a couple of times he was saying, "Hey, no problem," Enoch, with his mouth. But his eyes
are like,
oh boy, his eyes weren't saying hello.
When this is over,
we're gonna talk.
So when I saw him out of hot dogs, I went home sick. I was done for the night. That was it. I don't want to be around him.
Ate too much candy. I got a belly.
Yeah, that's right. No, it was awesome.
To say, I haven't eaten a hot dog since. But
cooking that many hot dogs, I can see. Yeah,
and it's for everybody. It's not just for Mountain Home. If you're if you hear this, see it, read it. We want you, Cotter, yell wherever you're from.
Yeah,
if you can get to it that night, please be there. It's going to be awesome, and we have so many businesses, new businesses, police department, fire department. Everybody in Mountain Home participates. We even have some local businesses that if they can't because their hours don't allow them to be there physically.
Right.
We had a couple of businesses last year who we reached out to. They said, we'll look into it. We really didn't hear from them, so we didn't count on them. They showed up an hour before the event. They said, we can't be here, but here's $500 worth of candy. And so we gave that to the police department, fire department. We dispersed it. So everybody participates one way, shape, or form.
That's excellent.
We would love for that business to be there. And, you know, you can put whatever you want. If you're a business that hasn't been a part of it, would like to be, it's whatever you want to put into it. We don't tell anybody how much candy to buy. Just, you know, try to remember that there might be 2,000 plus that you're giving candy out to. But you can fill that bag with anything you have that's advertisement for your business. So if you're hearing this and want to be a part of it, you can just reach out to us at the Youth Center, 870-424-7275. And we had a business said, hey, I'm new in town. How do I become a part of this? I said, you just did. Your name is down and you just became a part of it. So it's as easy as that.
Yeah, and you can't forget those scarecrows too. We got that scarecrow alley,
Scarecrow
so that's another
alley.
way to advertise your business. You decorate that scarecrow. You know, if it's you know, some of the banks had like their bank logo on the front of their scarecrow, whatever it may be. But in that area right there where they're driving through, kind of that break area after the businesses, and between that and the fire department and police department and hot dogs and stuff like that, that's another area you can have some decorations out. You know, the kids really enjoyed that, seeing the different scarecrows and stuff like that. So if we can get some more businesses involved with that too, that, you know, just add some more stuff to it. So.
Yeah, it was awesome. And they just brought them to us. Some of them just brought them to us. You know, they made them in a 5-gallon bucket with cement and put that post in there, and then had their scarecrow so they could carry it off when they were done. But they get very creative. Their business logo is on that as well. So there's a lot of different ways for you to be a part of this event, and it's awesome, and it's free.
It's great for the community. It really
great for the
is,
community. Everybody has a blast, and you know, it's weird because if you're a business and you think, oh, what good is that doing me? You'll be surprised how many people remember. Hey, man, they were a part of this, man. That's awesome. I'm gonna go talk to them, and maybe I'll give them some of my business as far as that goes. You know, it's nice to be a part of a community, especially if you're having a business where you are also profiting from it. It's not a bad thing to give back to it a little bit.
No, definitely not. People do notice.
They do notice here in Mountain Home. They notice that.
Oriented,
really, they really do. So it's one of those things where it's just whatever you want to put into it, however much candy you want to buy, whatever advertisement you want to put into it, and it's still going to be you won't regret it. Anybody who's ever been a part of Trunk or Treat, before Trunk or Treat gets here the next year, they're like, hey, when's that date? We're doing it again.
Yeah, they want to. Yeah.
So, yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
It is.
I'd like to design a scarecrow. That would be cool.
You should do it.
I know, right?
We should do it.
Make it real scary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Put it right by the hot dog grill.
And then you're going to take the 15th off, and you're going to help me cook hot dogs.
I know, right?
See, there you go.
Maybe.
See, we got it figured out.
Look at that for the
I can
community.
help
It's the
you. I can
community
help you
helping
cook
the
hot dogs.
community.
It
This
is.
is great.
I can tell you those, for those that are like to be going through the scary part of it. The wrestling team is fired up this year. They are. They helped last year as far as doing the haunted part of it, and they are ready to go. So.
And they
are
are
coming up with ideas.
They're motivated and about it.
Yes.
They do a great job every year, man. They're awesome. So yeah, it'll be fun. We'll put bigger signs so you can leave if you don't want to get scared.
Sure.
We'll make it very visible. Hang a left here to get out. Hang a right to get the bejesus scared out of you. So it'll be fun.
You know, you leave for the kids, right?
The kids. You don't want to scare the kids in the
right.
car, and that's right. Yeah, for sure.
Well, you know what? I think I can help you with that.
Really?
Yeah, I can get off early.
Awesome.
I mean,
awesome.
What do you figure? It's 4 to 6 p.m., so as long as I get there, by 3?
Yeah.
To cook hot dogs?
Yep.
I mean, you got them an hour before, right? This is where you're going?
That's it.
Yeah.
Dunsky.
No,
done already.
I'll take it.
No problem.
I'll take it.
I'll help you cook hot dogs.
No problem.
So I want to see how good you cook one.
Oh, they're good. They're mouth
What are you
watering.
saying? Mouth watering. It's going to be delicious.
Mouth watering hot dogs.
All right. Don't forget, Trunk or Treat drive-through October 15th, 4 to 6 p.m. at Cooper Park. It's going to be amazing.
Amazing. Best hot dogs you've ever
Best hot
had.
dogs.
There you go.
These hands, the magic hands will.
And if anybody knows delicious,
It's Scooter.
Is that Scooter
He knows
right there?
delicious.
That's
Hey, that 900 hot dog is going to taste just as good as that first one that went in.
That's right. That's a fact.
Maybe.
Fingers crossed. It'll be great. That'll be fantastic.
That's right. Well, with that, it's about 7:45. We're going to take another break, and we'll come back with more from the LC Sammons Youth Center.
Close to Lake Norfolk and a short journey to Jordan County Line Liquor is your destination for all your refreshment needs. They offer the widest variety of all your wines, beers, and liquors with the cleanest atmosphere and the largest selection in the area. Not sure what to get? Ask Jordan County Line Liquor's friendly and knowledgeable staff for an expert recommendation you can't go wrong with. Also, don't forget about the Smoker's Den for all your smoking and accessory needs. That's Jordan County Line Liquor, close to Lake Norfolk, located on Highway 177 in Jordan, Arkansas.
Ever been in a cave before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the car!
But how will we?
The car! Your offer has been accepted. Ever bought a house before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the closing.
But how will we?
The closing!
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about
Walk away. Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We are back with the LC Sammons Youth Center. Well, we're back with Andrew McNair. Enoch had to go and have something done with his tooth.
Yeah, I think that was an excuse to get out of here.
I think it was too.
Yeah.
Every time? So we were talking about the 7th annual fishing derby to start, and then we did trunk or treat, and that's going to be a lot of fun. It looks like I'll be making y'all's hot dogs with Scooter, right, Scooter?
That's right.
So that's going to be a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. So, but I was looking at information on the website that you have park facility rentals, the pavilion usage, ball fields, for birthday parties, stuff like that?
Yeah, so, most of our facilities, I say most, like the pavilions, ball field, stuff like that. In most situations, like with a birthday party at a pavilion, something like that, you just give us a call at the youth center, 424-7275, and it's completely free to use, you just give us a call. We'll take down your information. You kind of tell us how many people you expect to have there. You come sign a form, and then, if anyone happens to show up when you're wanting to use that facility, you have that form to show. To show that you have it reserved. Like I said, it is free. A lot of people think it does cost money, but it's completely free for that. Ball fields, as long as it's like a practice type setting, that's free as well. Now, if you're planning on doing like a tournament or something that's going to generate some revenue, there is a fee associated with that. I think the we were talking about this with the director the other day. I think we're doing $100 a field now. So, if you're putting on a big tournament, $100 a field's really not that expensive if you look at other facilities in the state. And then you brought up birthday parties. We do every Saturday except for on holidays. There's different time slots available, and I'd have to look and see the exact time slots, but a basic birthday party is about $125 to use the facility, and that includes some inflatables. You're going to have some of our staff here or there running the inflatables, stuff like that. So I mean, compared to other venues, 125 is a pretty good rate. So.
Oh yeah, and I mean, some people just renting one inflatable can run you into some good money.
And we start out with 2. Usually we do like our jumper and our big slide, so and we'll have some tables set up for you, chairs, if you have an idea of how many people are going to show up, we try to plan accordingly. You can also, if we have the staff, at times, it kind of fluctuates staff-wise at the youth center.
Sure.
We rely a lot on, college students, stuff like that. But if we have the staff available and you want to do it, we can open up stuff like the climbing wall. If you want to rent out like the video game room, stuff like that, that's usually pretty popular. That, each thing you add, it can add a little bit to the price, but it's not too crazy, so.
Right, and you got a giant facility with all kinds of things to do for the kids.
Oh yeah, we're open for ages 8 to 14 right now. We're with our school hours, so if you have a kid that wants to come to the youth center, we have a youth center bus. So you contact your school, you let them know, hey, we want them to go to the youth center. You sign up for a membership. It's $40 for a calendar year. So most of the time, if you're not going to show up 10 times before the end of the year, we suggest waiting till January at this point in the year, get the best bang for your buck. But they can come 8 to 14, and we're open 3:30 to 5:30 every day after school. During school breaks, usually we're open 7:30 to 6 in that time range. That includes summertime, but you look at like Thanksgiving break, obviously the holidays, we close down, but
you gotta have
Thanksgiving
time.
break and Christmas break, we're open for the kids. We try to have activities. Thanksgiving, we have a Thanksgiving feast where we have our own little Thanksgiving meal, and then
very nice
during Christmas have some Christmas activities, gifts for your parents, stuff like that. So it's a fun time, and we've got all types of stuff at the youth center: pool tables, video game room, the gym facility, stuff like that. So.
Yeah, going back to the ball fields, like if you've got a bunch of friends just want to do a rag ball game, does that cost, or is
like I said, it kind of depends on the situation. If it's just going to be something where you and some buddies are wanting to just reserve the field, kind of do kind of like a scrimmage type situation, there's no paying a fee type of thing. Usually those situations are free. Now I can't answer on everything. That's above my pay grade. But
that's when you call.
Yeah, but that's when you call. We'll get that figured out. We'll see what kind of event you're trying to put on. So, and that goes for everything. The stage has been a popular area people are wanting to reserve now. So, stuff like that too.
Yeah, very good. Well, we were talking about ball fields, and we'd heard that the new ball field, somebody had gone in and done donuts on the new turf.
Yeah, and I know the police department had put out something saying they were offering a reward.
Really?
Yeah. But yes, someone had gotten in on the ball fields and I think had done most of the damage to the outfield, just that grass out there. But there was a little bit to the turf. We're getting that fixed. But yeah, some people decided to,
ruin a good thing. Yeah.
So.
Well, we have a few minutes left. How's the soccer program going?
Oh, it's going good. We've got most teams drafted out already. Some teams have already practiced, so we're looking to start games the week of October 3rd.
Okay.
And we're trying to get that season wrapped up before Thanksgiving. Have everyone have a couple week cushion before Thanksgiving comes around. But it's going good. An inaugural season, there's going to be some bumps here and there.
Sure.
But, we're getting stuff figured out, and I think the coaches, the kids, the parents are all having a good time. Assessments last week, that was a good time. Getting all those kids out there, getting to kick a ball around, and they were enjoying that. So
yeah. Well, the last time Enoch was on, we were talking about the draft and why you have a draft.
Yeah. So even though it is rec soccer, you got to find a way to distribute that talent. You know, some kids, they've played their whole life, and some haven't ever kicked a ball before ever. You know?
Sure.
So you got to find some type of way, and that's where those assessments and that draft come into place, where you can take those kids who have played and haven't played, and you know, distribute them evenly. And the best way we know how is through a draft. You know, and with those assessments, it's not a tryout; it's just to gauge the skill level. You know.
Sure. Yeah, because you don't want to have a team of A-plus players against a bunch of players that's never played before.
Yeah, and that's the idea. You know, sometimes teams they might get a couple more good players than the next
Some
team.
will be, yeah.
But that happens. But you know, we try our best, you know, to make sure every team's even. If we need to swap some players around, we do. You know, and since we're not sanctioned or anything like that, we can we have a lot of freedom in our rules. You know, if you look at our softball and baseball programs, we try to mold those to what we need, what our community needs, our youth needs here. So.
Well, we were watching Cannon's baseball over the summer. Some of them had played before. He had played before, and some had not. And it all depends on how they come together as a team and how they listen during practice. Because there's some teams that were really good, not because they had all really good players, but because they came together as a team.
Yeah, and that chemistry there.
Yeah, that chemistry helps a lot.
A lot to do with, you know, we rely on volunteers, so volunteer coaches, you know, some have coached a bunch and some haven't, but they're out there volunteering their time, and that you know, those with more experience, sometimes they can get more cohesiveness among the players, but
remember, the umpires are volunteered. Well, they're paid, aren't they?
Yeah, they're paid.
They get a little bit.
Yeah, it's enough to I wouldn't say get them out there, but to beg them to come out there. You know, so it's enough to, you know, get them to at least show up. Deal. But that
because the flack that they can get.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
they got to be getting a little something. Otherwise, if they were volunteers, they'd be gone.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the amount of turnover you see in umpires and refs and stuff like that. You know, it's always a struggle. Coaches and umpires, you know, people don't want to volunteer to or even get paid the little bit they get paid, you know, to get yelled at. So
I know, right?
You know, you got to have thick skin to do stuff like that.
Definitely. So. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't think I could either.
Yeah. You get them parents yelling at you, and they're way over to the side. They can't even see where
you're
different
seeing.
Angles, it's just
stuff
it's not right. Yeah, the umpires alone. It's just a kid's game. Yeah, they're not going to be offered scholarships that day.
There'll be no scholarships offered at this level.
Yes. Nobody's doing a draft for the NFL or the National Baseball League, so just calm down and watch them have fun.
Yeah,
that's what it's about.
Yep, but soccer, you know, as far as I can tell so far, it's looking like it's going to be good.
Excellent.
We've got. I don't even know what the final count was. I'd have to look at the numbers. I mean, close to probably 300 kids in the.
That's excellent.
In the league, so we've got a good amount of kids. We hope to see it grow. You know, like I said, inaugural season, but we're trying to get things figured out as we go and make it better for spring and for years to come. So
excellent. I think that's very good. 300 to start.
Yeah,
that's quite a few teams.
Yeah. We're looking at. Well, like I said, it's close to 300, probably right at 290 or so. But we've got probably 28 teams, something like that. So
very good.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, I wish you all the best with that. All right, we're down to about the last minute, so we'll recap. This weekend, September 24th, is the 7th Annual Fishing Derby. That's going to be at McCabe Park. That'll be from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., ages 1 to 15 years old. Bring your own pole, or if you have a library card, go by the library and get one of theirs. Trunk or Treat drive-through, October 15th, 4 to 6 p.m. That'll be at Cooper Park. Scooter and I will be at the end making hot dogs.
There you go.
I'll have to remember that.
Best hot dog you ever ate.
Best hot dog you ever ate in your life.
Made with love.
Oh. Isn't that excellent?
Oh, yeah. I'll be getting one.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, we're at 7:59. Any last thoughts that you have? We've got about 30 seconds.
You know, if anyone's got any questions about anything we talked about today, you know, always give us a call at the Youth Center, 870-424-7275.
Excellent. We appreciate you watching. And tomorrow we'll be back with Bob Brechtenwald, and I don't know who his guest is, so it'll be a surprise. Surprise!
Surprise!
Thank you for watching. You all have a good day.